Okay, hello. It is Sunday, the 11th of January 2026 at 9:30 p.m. This is actually a earlier video for me, which is crazy. Like basically all my videos besides like two of them have been shot at like 11:30. It's always around the 11:30 mark. I don't know why. It's just when my brain's like, "Okay, let's do the video diary for the day." Today's early. I've been getting more rest because I've been recovering from a sickness. Um, One of my videos actually like somewhat hit the recommended page on YouTube. It has like over 600 views and so many people commenting being like, I hope you get better. Thank you, because the video that got on the recommended page is my most boring video. It's the one where I was sick, barely able to speak. I spoke about two topics and the rest of the video I was literally just speaking like, hey guys, like I'm really sick, I'm sorry. Why is YouTube putting that one out of everything? I don't know. I don't know. It's crazy. I think like the whole recommended thing is insane. Like people like, here's how to get on the recommended page, and there are definitely tips and tricks to do, but I just don't really care. Like this is all for myself. I'm just posting these online to have as like a archive essentially, so I can look back on it. I don't know. It's crazy. But if you are a new viewer, hi. I just do like video diary rants. I talk about whatever's on my mind. I'm a rambler. I cannot stop speaking. I have conversations with myself a lot of the time when I'm with my friends. My roommate says a lot of the time, like when she's just not in the mood to talk, she'll just listen to me, and I can have a conversation with myself for like easily over an hour because I just will talk about things. A lot of my videos, I have to end abruptly or just like end before I actually want it to end because I'm like, this is getting too long and whatnot. Um, my news video was like over 20 minutes and Instagram didn't let me post that. So I'm like, okay, guys, let's not do that. So I don't really think I'm ever going to post a video over 20 minutes. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe unless it's like something that I really super need to talk about, I'll post a video longer. Anyways, I don't care. I took a really cute photo today. Um, I took like a few cute photos of myself and I posted them because I looked cute. I also like didn't edit my face. I just adjusted my nose, which is crazy because that's one of the reasons I archived, like basically I archived every single photo on my account on Instagram because I was like, whoa, I used to edit myself so much, and I think it's definitely like I definitely have insecurities about the way I look. And my goal, and I've said this before, is like to stop caring as much. That's why I think it's also like exposure therapy, doing like a little bit exposure therapy doing these videos because they're unedited. I don't even adjust like the clips. I don't take out the times where I like pause or say or say whatever. And I think it's like exposure therapy. Like my face is unedited. This is how I naturally look. It's scary, I know, but I think it's gaggy. I looked really gaggy in the photos. It was very white. I'm at my mom's place right now because she's taking care of me when I was sick. I felt like a kid. I love it so much. Like, I don't know. I love being around my mom. My mom's my biggest supporter. I think she's amazing and I think she's so cute. She's actually really smart. Like sometimes I'm like, whoa, like not like whoa. Like I'm amazed. Like I'm always amazed by her, and I know she's smart. But I'm like, whoa, like how does one get that smart? I don't know. Some people are actually just really smart. Like people that I am friends with and stuff are actually like really smart. I think like I think I'm like somewhat smart at certain things. Like I know things about things. I know like I know like the intricacies of like niche topics, obviously ones that I like actually want to know about, but I'm not like school smart by any sense. And I don't really care because I don't need to be school smart. Like I'm doing Korean fashion. But also like low key I should be smarter at math because fashion is so reliant on math and I hate it. It's crazy. So much to do with like proportions and measuring the body. It's basically like the measurement of bodies, and it's disgusting because bodies move and change and there's so much give and take that you need. I hate it. But fashion is also really fun. Love working in fashion. I love doing fashion. I love clothes. I wish I had my dream job. Like, not job, dream wardrobe. I would be so rich and I would be wearing a different outfit every day, but also do not want to give into overconsumption, and I don't want to add to like the waste that is fashion at the moment. But also, I actually wouldn't be wearing different outfits every day, because when I find a piece that I really like, I will go through a phase for like a month where I wear that piece like multiple times a week. Obviously, I wash it, guys. I'm not dirty, but I will wear it multiple times a week, because if it's cute and I just got it, I'm gonna wear it a lot. And then sometimes I sort of forget about my older pieces, because I will like buy a piece and just re-wear it for like a month or whatever, and then I'll find a new piece and re-wear, which is bad. But and I always do eventually go back to the older pieces, and like in between when I'm not wearing the new piece, yeah. I don't know, guys. I feel like I'm trying to explain myself that I am like not like crazy. I am a little crazy. I think that's another thing, is like I am crazy, and who cares? Like, I'm crazy. Everyone's crazy. I think everyone actually is a little bit crazy. Like, I don't think anyone's fully sane. Like, the world is a spectrum. I don't think anyone's fully sane. But also, in saying that, if it is a spectrum, there has to be someone that is like the most sane in the world. I wonder who that would be. It's like that thing someone was like, if a sexuality is a spectrum, that is someone who's gayest on the earth, who would that be? Girl, we all know it's Frankie Grande. It's Frankie Grande. Like, is there anyone gayer? I think it's so weird that Ariana Grande is dating a guy that looks just like her brother. That's uncanny, but who am I to judge? Except I sort of am to judge, because I do not think I would ever date anyone that looks even remotely similar to my brother. Love him, like love him so much, but I would never do that, and I think it's crazy. Also, my hair's starting to turn a little bit more yellow, and I don't like it. I mean, it actually looks kind of good on camera. Obviously, it looks dark. I don't know why the light isn't hitting it, and also with my bangs, it's making my bangs look like light and this look darker. But like, obviously, if I press it down more, you can see it's light. I think my hair is actually quite a great texture, because it reflects the light quite well. Sorry, Loki kind of burped there. I take great pride in my hair. I wash it, like I wash it all the time. I oil it. I have like actual nightmares about people cutting off my hair. There's like videos that I see of people like, and most of them are staged, and some of them are actually just TV shows. But it's like when like girls like say this like the edge of a chair, and like the girl sitting here, and then her hair. Oh no, say the girl sitting here, and there's someone sitting behind, and then her hair's like over it like this, and they're like, "Girl, move your hair," and she doesn't hear or something, so then they snip it off. I think I would actually die. Like, I genuinely would die. I would sue someone. I would actually sue them for all their worth, because my hair is such like a big thing in my life. I care about my hair a lot. Which, like, girl, there's people dying. Like, Kim, there's kids that are dying. Um, but I care about my hair. Sorry, I don't care. Um, if anyone cuts it off, I actually will sue them. I will sue them, and I will cry, and I will probably kill myself. Sorry, not sorry. I don't know. I feel like people get really touchy when I joke about that. I'm like, I'm gonna kill myself. It's not my fault. I'm telling my truth. Um, if you know, you know. I don't know. Like, when I was a teenager, obviously, yeah, I tried doing it, but who cares? That's really deep. I probably shouldn't be saying that, but basically, moral of the story is, I love my hair. I wanna like bleach bath it, get it lighter. I mean, like, it's hard to tell because the lighting. It is still blonde, but I want it to be like almost white, essentially. Like, babes, I low-key just want it to be like the color of this, because it's a little see-through, so my skin tone's a little under, so it's not exactly white, but it's basically almost white. That's what I want. Also, the shirt's really gaggy. It's like two shirts laid in one, except they're like sewn together. At some point, they're like sewn here, and so then on the torso it's two, but then on the sleeves it's just the one layer, and it's got like these cute buttons, and you can like undo them and stuff, but they're really hard to do. Sometimes buttons are really hard to do, and you can just tell it means that like the holes that they use for the buttons were not measured correctly. That's another thing working in fashion and like the math. Buttonholing is really annoying, because it has to be really precise. Even if it's off by a millimeter, it can either be too tight or just too loose and come undone. Hate it, hate it, but there obviously are machines for that. Thank God. I hate sewing. Sorry. I hate sewing. I had to sew like for 3 of my classes. I had to sew when I was in high school for my fashion cert 2. Then I had to sew again for my cert 4. And then I had to sew for my diploma of fashion styling. Who would have thought? I hate sewing. The only sewing that I ever like doing is blind stitching, because I just find it really satisfying. I used to do like alterations at Uniqlo, and so I would be on the blind stitch machine, and that was gaggy. I loved doing that. I did mess up one pair of pants really bad though, and felt so bad, but company paid for it, so I don't care. And also, I don't work there anymore. What are they gonna do? Please don't sue me, Uniqlo. But yeah, I'm like not gonna go back there because not the greatest work environment. I think that's actually my least favorite job I've ever had, because the people that I was working with were great, but the managers were kind of crazy, and the expectations that they had were bonkers, literally bonkers. But I did have to do a lot of overtime, so I did get a little bit of extra pay. Thank you. I wish I had more money. I spoke about it before for the clothes. I wish I had more money. I want more money. I don't care. I don't care. Whoever said you can't, money doesn't buy happiness, does not live in the 21st century. Sorry. Everything is ruled by money. Obviously, in a dream world, I wouldn't need money. And I'm not obsessed with it. Like, I by any means am not rich. I mean, my parents are, but I am not. I live like paycheck to paycheck. I rent out a singular room for really cheap. My front door. Actually, I shouldn't say that online, but there's some issues with the house. And yeah, like I live very frugally. Is that the word where you like barely spend any money? But I wish I did have money. Let me win the lotto. Let me be a nepo baby. That's another thing. Everyone hates on nepo babies, and sometimes I do too. But like, I actually can't really hate, because I'd be doing the exact same thing. Yes, if I was a nepo baby, I would be doing everything. I'd be going to the parties. I'd be meeting all the influencers. But I also probably wouldn't be acting if I knew I couldn't act. Sorry. If I was a nepo baby, I'd be a nepo baby stylist. I'd be like paying designer brands and stuff to let me style for them, because it would be fun. And I wouldn't say that I'm a bad stylist, so yeah, it would be fun. But I'm not gonna like go on set to try act when I know I can't act, or like try become like a famous singer or something when I know I can't sing. But I would try become a stylist, and I wouldn't care. Never be, do it. Like, if you can actually do it, do it. Like, use your leverage. That's the thing. Everyone wants to hate on the nepo babies. So, like, they only got it because they're a nepo baby. Yeah. And what are you gonna do? Sorry, guys. It's like really out of touch. Obviously, eat the rich. Genuinely eat the rich. That includes all your favorite celebrities that you actually really like. Literally, some of my favorite celebrities, unfortunately, I would still eat them, because why do you have so much money? There is no ethical way to be like 100 millionaire. I mean, maybe $100 million, but still, there's no ethical way to be a billionaire. Like, none. Like, I genuinely think if you are a billionaire, then you have extorted people to get there, and you are evil to the soul, and you will be repenting for that in the afterlife. I don't know what's going to happen in the afterlife. Mother Nature will deal with you. Your soul will be put into a bad place. You'll be reincarnated as something bad. I believe in reincarnation, guys. I don't care. I don't care. But yeah. Because I know reincarnation is real, because I was a shark. In my past life, not the most recent one, but in one of my past lives, I was a shark. I know that for a fact. I feel a connection with the sharks. And I know in another life, but I feel like this is a lot longer ago, I was a dog. And those are my past lives. I don't know. Like, I just know. Like, I know. I don't know about any of my other past lives, but those 2 lives, I know. I know. Like, yes, I love sharks. And I hope I can be a shark again. I think this is my test life. I think I was a great shark, but I made a few mistakes. And so then they were like, okay, you're going to have to be human. See what it's like. And I'm just hoping I do great in this life so I can go back to being a shark. Yeah. Anyways, it's almost 15 minutes. Yeah, thank you all to everyone who commented, like, wishing me to get better. I'm feeling better. I'll be fine by tomorrow. But thank you for watching. Anyways, I'll see you tomorrow.